Hey, Snackers, this is Kareem Iskander.
Hey everyone, Matt DiNapoli here.
Welcome to episode 189 of Snack Minute.
This week we are joined by our old friend Mubasher, it's always exciting to have him because he always has something new on the certification space to talk about. So I'm sure he has something new to talk about today. And he's also joined with our friend Andrew. But first, for our newbies, Mubasher, would you mind introducing yourself? And then we'll have Andrew introduce himself as well.
Thank you for having me, Kareem and Matt. Hi, Snackers. It's good to be back, and I'm looking forward to this conversation. My name is Mubasher Nawaz, and I oversee the Cisco certification portfolio. My team is responsible for managing the lifecycle of all Cisco certifications from entry to expert levels. This includes overseeing certification roadmaps, implementing revisions, launching new exams, and managing the end-of-life process for the existing exams. In short, we manage the whole life cycle of the certification products. Andrew?
Hi, everyone. Happy to be with you all again. My name's Andrew Richter. I'm part of Learning with Cisco, working on the training programs for enterprise networking, more specifically what Cisco does around wireless networking for our training and certification. My personal background, I've been designing and deploying wireless networks for over 25 years, and I'm really excited about what we're talking about today.
Good to have you both on. Mubasher, so you're coming on here to talk to us about a dedicated track for wireless, a dedicated certification track for wireless. Can you tell us a little bit more on that?
Yeah, Kareem. So every Cisco Live that I was going on over the past few years, there was only one question that wireless people were asking me: what are you doing for the wireless community? When are we going to have a dedicated track for the wireless community? In past, what we used to do was that we used to address it with having wireless concentration exams in the enterprise domain. But the time has now come to give this community a track for its own from entry to expert level. With this, Cisco is introducing today a new wireless certification track, reestablishing a dedicated focus on modern wireless technologies. The track includes professional and expert level certifications that build your practical skills for designing, deploying, and managing advanced wireless networks. We are going to introduce a new core exam along with the existing wireless concentration exams that previously existed in the enterprise track. Along with this, we are also updating our CCIE wireless practical exam, which will now incorporate Cisco Meraki along with Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7.
This is exciting because wireless has a place in my heart, because when I started with Cisco, I was actually working for the wireless networking business entity. So that's exciting that we're doing this. And, I was introduced to all the 802.11 fun stuff that came out in the, I guess, late 2000s and then on. So I have a wealth of history on that background as well. And Kareem remembers me setting up a wireless access point at our first Cisco Live EMEA. So I'm excited to see that we're finally really giving it the kind of due process that it needs in the certification space. So Andrew, I believe, how can a candidate in this wireless domain achieve that CCNP wireless certification?
For the CCNP wireless, it's going to really be validating the advanced knowledge, practical skills, and designing, implementing, and managing modern networks when on the wireless side. Covers the core technologies, RF fundamentals, 802.11 standards, everything all the way through monitoring, automation. Of course, AI is coming into its own when we're looking at wireless. Also going to be testing ability to deploy advanced solutions like Flex Connect, QoS, multicast, enhanced security, location services. So really all those elements that are critical to enterprise wireless networks. So all of those are going to really be important to do that. To achieve the CCNP wireless, there's going to be the new wireless core exam, and then one of the two existing concentrations, either the designing Cisco wireless networks or the implementing Cisco wireless networks. If you notice, those names are slightly different from what they had been before. With the primarily, you'll notice the word enterprise has been pulled from it. The names have changed, and there's a slight number change on the exam. Those are really just to align us to the wireless track. There's no content change from the course or the exam. So anyone's in the process of preparing for either of those now, they're not going to lose a step or have to restart with everything else we're announcing.
That's great. So So a new core exam coming out and the same concentrations that we currently have, the 2-1 for wireless, but they're just changing the name with the same content and blueprint.
Exactly.
If I am a CCIE or I'm pursuing my my CCIE in enterprise wireless, what should I be expecting for that certification exam?
So the CCI exam has been updated, Kareem. We have gone through the revision process of our regular cycle for CCI exams, along with our CCNP exams. So the exam will now include minor updates, which will cover Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 7, and Meraki technologies. And it will be available from March 19th onwards. Do note one thing, that previously you used to have CCIE Enterprise Wireless exam because it used to be in the same category as the enterprise. It will be renamed to CCIE Wireless. Candidates would need to complete their core exam, the new core exam, as Andrew mentioned, that we are launching March 19th. And only then they will be able to attempt their CCIE Wireless practical exam to achieve their CCIE Wireless certification.
Cool. So we talked about CCNP and CCIE, but I presume there's some foundational training that we're going to be putting out there for people looking for the future track. Can you guys elaborate on what the opportunities are going to be there for people new coming into the space?
What we currently have is the Understanding Cisco Wireless Foundations that's available both on CiscoU as well as through our learning partners. And this really is that introduction for anyone who's new to wireless, or it's been a long time since they've worked with wireless, covers all the critical aspects around RF technology, the basics, the funds with RF math, but all the industry standards, security, how to leverage those foundational fundamental skills, and how do you start applying that towards design, installation, and configuration of a wireless LAN, really of any size. That foundational training really is that core building block. We're not saying it's a requirement before you can take wireless core, but to be very comfortable and solid in your knowledge and skills on that foundation level is really going to ensure people's success as they move towards wireless core.
Okay, so talk to us about the training for the wireless core. What should we be expecting? The snackers that are going to go after and try to pursue it, should we be expecting some type of training in CiscoU?
Most definitely. We're right now in the process of developing a training learning path specifically for wireless core.
Nice.
It will be available via CiscoU. It's following the blueprint of the exam, so it is intended to align to that. But as is the case with all of our certification training, we're really working on developing the skills and capabilities of our learners. It's not a take the class, pass the test, but it really, everything that's within the exam blueprint is covered there. Plus, again, we're really looking at developing the larger skill set for our learners.
And when can those trainings be available for those candidates?
We're targeting it to be available in March, along with the release of the wireless core exam itself.
Right.
The blueprint is going to be available before March, so learners can already start looking at what's there and do some self-study, but the formal class is timed to come with the new exam being released.
Cool.
I know in our ENCOR blueprint, there's some wireless content there that we expected the candidate to learn. What happens to what's the impact on ENCOR now that we have this dedicated wireless track?
So one of the feedback for ENCOR, Kareem, that we kept on getting from at Cisco Lives and other forums was that ENCOR is too huge. It's too big to cover in 1 week's class or even for 2 weeks class. And keeping that feedback in mind, we have decided that we're going to remove the wireless bits out of ENCOR. Now that we have a dedicated track for wireless, that's where that community is going to focus. They don't need to worry about ENCOR anymore or the bits that they're not going to work on. So yes, the ENCOR is going to be updated. We are going to remove the wireless pieces out of it. This will not only help the wireless community because now they have their own dedicated track. It will also help the enterprise community because the ENCOR exam is now going to focus more on the enterprise networking technologies. All these changes are going to happen from March 19th, 2026. And you will see the changes as they come in the blueprints when they're going to be available.
That's great.
You mentioned the dates. Just to be exactly clear for everybody, let's nail that home. What exactly are the key dates for us?
So the first date to test the new wireless exams, that is the wireless code, the new design, the implement exam, and the new CCIE wireless exam is going to be March 19th, 2026. So if you're in a process of getting your CCIE wireless or the design or implement concentration exams, you can still do it until March 18th. You will be migrated to the new exams if you have done a design or an implement, or if you do CCIE Enterprise Wireless before that, you will be given a CCIE Wireless badge on March 19th. For more details, please visit our CERT roadmap page. There's the FAQ section over there, which gives you a lot more details on what's going to happen on March 19th.
And Snackers, we'll make sure to put the link down below somewhere for you. Mubasher or Andrew, are the topics, the blueprint is out already?
That's correct, Kareem. So the exam topics for wireless are now available to you. Please review them and prepare for the changes that are coming on March 19th, 2026. This track is based on the feedback from the community and to address the need for a dedicated CCNP track for wireless community. This will also ease the ENCOR exam, which we get a lot of feedback all the time that it has a lot to cover. With wireless having its own track now, this would also address that feedback from the community. So yes, the blueprints are available, all the updated blueprints for core exam, design, implement, and the CCI wireless.
I really have to say, guys, like I appreciate the fact that we're listening to the community, we're taking their feedback into account, and we're changing our certifications based on what they need from a skills perspective. And that's something that, I know we've done in the past, but I don't think we've highlighted it that much. So I really appreciate that you're like, it's all about the feedback that we got. So
that's fantastic. Just to finish up to Andrew, is there anything else you'd like to add on your side just to wrap it up here?
I'd just like to say that, personally, having been involved in the wireless industry for so much of my career, to see the training and other changes that are coming to the certification track for wireless, I'm personally really excited about it. It's really a great move for us to be doing, with wireless being even more and more of such a critical element of essentially every network that's out there. The time to do this change, and from the feedback we've been getting, most importantly from our partners and our customers, around this being the right direction for us to go, I think that doing the change right now is really fitting. I said, I think all of us and myself as well, very excited about the changes we're bringing in.
Yeah, we are too. So unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. But I think we covered a really good chunk about what to expect here going forward with the wireless certifications. So thank you guys again. Mubasher, always a pleasure to have you. Andrew, welcome back. And Snackers, go check out the new blueprints for the wireless exam certifications that we just talked about.
thanks, everyone.
Thank you.